Hey, closet dwellers and closet busters, and happy Green Day. Well, I mean, happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope everyone's having a really good day, that you're wearing green, and that you're not turning green with envy. Now, why do I bring that up? Because, well, envy is one of those things that really can put you in the closet, and it can keep you in the closet as well. And I'll go on to explain all this, but let me kind of explain what I mean here. You can be green with envy, which then puts you in a closet of comparing and jealousy and being angry and being frustrated. And by being envious, you can also stay in the closet. You can not come out. If you're like, let's just kind of use the whole coming out journey from a sexual orientation perspective. You could be so jealous of somebody who's out, but because they're so out and you observe what they're doing in their life, you may go, I could never be that way. I could never be that open. I could never be that out. And so because you're jealous and you're afraid to try to be like them, that you decide it's easier to stay in the closet. So today I want to talk about let's break the envy closet. Let's step out of that, because when you have envy and you have that in your life on a regular basis, you cannot live your life uncloseted. And you will always be stuck in a mode of wanting to come out. So how do you break this pattern? Well, first of all, I want you to think about what envy really is. I'm going to give you 3 words, and there's plenty more that wrap around what envy really is. But I'm going to give you 3 words that I think really just completely personify what envy is all about. The first one is jealousy, which most of you probably go, okay, yeah, we know that, Rick. We knew that was one of the words you'd probably throw at us, but let me tell you why I think jealousy is so critical to get past. Jealousy leads to, well, kind of the other words we're going to use, at least one of the words, which is anger and frustration. So when you can break out of the jealousy mode and quit being jealous of other people, then you can actually live a richer life. Now, I know I'm not saying anything you probably haven't heard before, but how do you do that? Well, one of the little tricks that I've learned when I find myself being jealous, yes, when I'm a jealous little bitch, I instead turn around and go, okay, I'd rather be curious. Curious about why I'm being jealous. Curious about, what is that person doing that, man, I'd really like to be doing? I start to ask a lot of questions about why I'm feeling jealous. So that's the first one. I call it jealousy equals curiosity. And think about it. As soon as you hit jealousy, if you feel that feeling in your body and you were to switch that feeling to curiosity, how much different would you feel? The second word I want to use is comparing. Comparing can often, especially when we're comparing ourselves to other people, we're not good looking enough, we're not skinny enough, we don't have enough money, we don't have a thriving business the way they do. As soon as we begin comparing, we lose it. We get frustrated, we get angry. You notice how frustrated and angry keeps showing up. We start feeling bad about ourselves. We start talking that trash. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. Blah, 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 blah. Well, stop it. And here's what I would suggest you do when you get in comparison mode. Instead of comparing yourself, ask, what can I learn? What can I learn from the person I'm comparing myself to? If they got a rockin' body, maybe I need to ask them how they got that rockin' body. If they have lots of money, ask them maybe how they made that money. If they have a really rich relationship with somebody, ask them what they do to make that relationship really, really rich. It's so interesting that when we take comparing and we go, oh, they're different than me, I wonder what I could learn from them, suddenly the envy goes away. Now, finally, the last thing in envy that I want to talk about today is the big A word, anger. Oh, man, when we get envious, we get angry. And similar to asking the other questions about being curious and what can I learn, when I get in the angry mode of envy, I ask myself, okay, what can I learn from this? But I also ask, what is this all about? What is this really all about? Why am I so angry? Get to the root cause. What is that thing that's pushing my button? And when you can get to that point, the moment you start to ask yourself, what is this all about? Even in that angry state. So practice with me. I want you to imagine you're in a really angry state right now. You're so angry. Come on, go with it. Get really, really, really angry. You're just ready to explode. You're ready to just throw stuff, and then you ask yourself, what is this all about? What just happened? You interrupted the pattern of anger. And that's why I think it's such a powerful, powerful question that will help you get out of the closet of envy when you can ask, what is this all about? So the 3 words we covered today were jealousy, which equals curiosity. Comparing. When you're comparing, what do you ask? Go ahead, come on. What do you ask? What can I learn? And the 3rd one is when you're angry, ask, what is this all about? Because the last thing we want on St. Patrick's Day is green people walking around with envy, being jealous, comparing themselves to everybody, and being angry, because we all know that angry and alcohol, if you're a drinker, if you're out there drinking your pints of green beer, do not mix. Nor does drinking and driving. So have a happy, happy, happy St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy yourselves. Have some great, cabbage and corned beef and green beers and all that stuff that goes along with today. And also, be safe. Don't drink and drive. Until next time, I'm Rick Clemons, that bold guy, that guy that just took you on a walk through Happy St. Patrick's Day and how to not turn green with envy. We'll catch you real soon. And remember, never stop stepping out, stepping up, and stepping in to living your life uncloseted. Take care, everyone.